to start like this because I don't want to just open up with it, but we have done this once and we're going to do it again. Connor, buddy, the White Sox are one thing. That's fine. There's some fun pieces there. I like Moncada too. They obviously had a shit year. It is what it is. At least you jumped on and you stuck with it through all the garbage. Then you picked the Rangers. You're wearing the jersey.
Fine. We'll go through it, and then I have time to explain.
You're wearing the jersey. You picked the Rangers. There's quite a rivalry there between the Jays and the Rangers. I know it's not a big one now because it's not what it used to be, but that was a rivalry. But we saw past that. We had our intervention for you.
We supporting Connor's Rangers.
There you go.
With my 2010 All-Star Josh Hamilton jersey.
We thought it was done. Here we are.
But it wasn't.
Night before.
But it wasn't.
Night before. Connor Pearson Ward tweeted about his interest in purchasing. It's not even just another team's jersey, but it's the fucking Baltimore Orioles jersey.
You want the quote? You want the quote of what I tweeted with?
I don't think it matters what the quote was. The bottom line is it was the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah.
And
I'm sweating right now.
That's just it pains me to see you go through this. I've been to more interventions for you on this podcast than I have any other reason in my life. And I just hope you're okay.
No, okay, fine. Can I have Nate? Holy shit. For those that are listening, I think in the span of Brant's entire thing, Nate started in just a regular white Blue Jays jersey. He put on a Josh Hamilton All-Star jersey. I think it was a Mets jersey.
It was a Jose Reyes Mets jersey.
It was a Jose Reyes Mets. Jesus, that's a fucking
throwback.
A Jose Reyes Mets jersey. Was that a Jose Reyes Marlins?
Nope.
Is it a Stanton?
Jose Fernandez? Yeah, it's a Jose Fernandez.
Jose Fernandez. That's sick. The Jose Fernandez Miami Marlins jersey, a Seattle Mariners jersey.
Ken Griffey.
Yeah. I guess, and then his Bryce Harper.
Are you out of jerseys?
You're probably
yeah, I'm out of jerseys.
You can't fucking move.
I've got a big maple, but it was a pullover too, and I need a second Seattle.
Okay. Yeah. Can I explain?
See, the thing with interventions, usually you don't get a chance to explain why I'm an alcoholic or why I'm addicted to crack. That's not usually how.
No, but
that's not usually how interventions work.
This is different.
I don't know if it is.
I can rebuttal nearly everything you said.
I don't know if you can.
Okay, so the White Sox won.
Well, I'm fine with the White Sox.
Yeah, because they're shit and it's fine. Everything.
No, they're a fun team.
This
and
jersey,
they're a likable
the
team.
Rangers jersey that I'm wearing, it's not because I'm a fan of the fucking Rangers. I'm a Corey Seager fan, and I haven't been this for years. This isn't something I just discovered.
All right.
Would you have felt different if it was a Marcus Semien jersey?
No.
It's
still I like Corey Seager more than Marcus Semien.
Okay, just making sure. The giant elephant in the room.
Yes.
Now, while I have said multiple times that I wish Cedric Mullins was a Blue Jay in some way, shape, or form,
he's not.
He's not.
He's not. He's an Oriole.
I'm sorry. They're just a team that it's fun to watch, unlike our team right now. Yeah. But I was that was more so. I'm just gonna be completely honest. That was more bait than anything, and it didn't work.
No.
What about?
No, I got more interaction off it.
What
about Mr. Abrams that you're apparently now a huge fan of too?
No. Okay. The Abrams one was because I'm fine. We're putting everything on display here. You motherfuckers, you guys were having a full-blown conversation in our group chat about how I wonder what person Connor's going to like on the Nationals. And after I saw that, I just went, can't wait to play CJ Abrams. And I just waited for Nate to say something.
I knew as soon
I'm pretty sure I waited until the game.
Yeah, and then you send me 3 pictures of CJ Abrams, who proceeded to go 3 for 4.
Yeah.
Can we figure out
having a
how to
good day
stop him
today,
on the
too.
fucking base paths?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I don't like our. I haven't learned anything about intervention since our last intervention, so this one's also not going to go well.
Well, it didn't work.
No,
Guys
no,
got fucking half the league's favorite teams now.
Hey, man.
So who's next? Like, are you going to be a Yankees fan next?
Who's
I gotta
left?
be honest with you.
Like,
If you
what's
jump
the
on
list
the
up to?
Yankees
I
bandwagon,
think
you will be cut from the podcast.
I'm gonna say this right. Oh, that's never gonna happen.
Okay, good.
I like as much as I quote unquote claim that I have two teams. I do have two teams, but my sister has a Yankees hat, and I've said fuck that. This is a Blue Jays household.
Yeah,
this is an anti-Yankees household.
In this house, we don't stand the Yankees.
So the day that I somehow get put in a Yankees hat uniform, something went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
In some
you
way,
lost
shape,
a
or
bet.
Form. So
that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm very intrigued to see what the next team is and
How
how
many
long
teams
it
you
is
repping
before
right
we
now?
do
What
this.
sweater is that?
What is the
three?
sweater?
Oh, three. That's Expos.
So it's
Who are you
Nats.
repping the
It's a
Nats?
Nats sweater.
Oh fuck!
We're playing
fuck!
the Nats. Good Lord. Guy's not even
I'm gonna be
wearing
honest,
the Jays.
Didn't fucking put 2 and 2 together on that one. Boy.
Brutal.
Did not
Brutal.
put 2 and 2 together.
Guys,
one's
there's
bad.
3 teams right now.
That one's bad.
One of
I
them we're
did not-
playing. None of them are the Jays.
None of them
can't
are the
lie.
team that we're supporting.
Hey, dude, I'm repping like 5 other teams over here. Like,
Yeah, but that one's like a respect. Why am I pointing at my screen like I'm going to point at yours? That's like a respect thing. That makes sense. Wearing a Nats sweater while we're playing the Nats.
You know what makes it even worse? Again, while I was at Lids, they had throwback jerseys.
Mhm.
They had like A's, like throwback A's, throwback Tigers, like the orange Tigers.
Is it just the jersey or is there someone on it?
It was numbers. Like it didn't have the name on it. It was just
Who
numbers.
was the number on Rick?
Who were
the A's? Was it Ricky?
I think it was 35. So I'm like, I know Ricky did wear 35 at a point, but
Dave Stewart?
maybe like
Was Dave
but then it was
Stewart
like,
35?
It was like a 23 Tigers, and I'm just like, and then there was an Expos Vlad that was like
Yeah,
my
well, that's
size,
cool.
and I'm like, can't wear it, can't get it though, because
Can't get it
I'm-
now.
I'm gonna be honest, the Expos hoodie didn't think it through.
Pure accident. Yeah.
Pure fucking accident.
I know you didn't mean to do it, but you did. In your
Like a
heart,
CJ name on the
you're
back.
Yeah, with
in my heart. In your heart, we
know.
know you're a Nats fan, and it just came to be. Well, this is
Okay, fine. If I somehow chop this list down to 5 teams, is that a compromise?
5.
5.
Because,
we at,
because
two?
I apparently, according to Native, sucked off the whole league. Like,
Well, yeah. Well, there
So
was
if I
the
go-
Reds at one point too. I'd like to point that out.
I mean, Ellie.
You tried to.
It was
Yeah.
Ellie.
Well, that's
You guys
yeah.
both jumped on the Phillies last year.
naturally
we
for the
did,
playoffs.
but that was a
Yeah.
podcast.
I still like the Phillies. I'd love
Yeah,
Bryce.
I love
Bryce is a
Phillies.
The
dog.
Phillies are cool. Like,
I'm still rocking with Pittsburgh, but
yeah,
those are both NL teams.
Yeah,
I've said
funny how that
I'm
works.
rocking Blue Jays and White Sox.
Oh,
but
And Orioles.
God,
fuck you. I rock Corey Seager.
I would like
Is
to
that
give.
like
I'd like to
not-
give an anti shout out. Sorry, Connor. I'd like to give an anti shout out to Jacob Young. He just got his first career hit. It was a bunt single.
oh nice.
Brutal.
It's great.
Brutal.
Well,
All right.
welcome back to the Flight Deck podcast.
I gotta try and end this intervention here.
Flight Deck intervention.
I got distracted. Yeah, welcome back to the Flight Deck podcast. Where I want to start with not the Blue Jays. Because my favorite team,
But it is the Blue Jays.
my favorite team to hate about,
Did some things today.
did something that blew my mind. And it kind of set a precedent almost because the Yankees followed them.
And
This isn't the first time. I think it happens every year at this time.
Does it? Like,
Not
this-
that big.
Not this big a name.
that's what I mean. Like, yeah, you get rid
The
of some
Yankees
guys, but
technically
like,
started it.
did they
If
do
you
it
really-
first?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got
okay.
rid of Donaldson
They
first.
cut Donaldson.
Okay, yeah, but like he was gone months ago. They had a reason to keep him down. The Angels got rid of everyone that they picked up at the deadline except for CJ Cron.
Well,
Which-
no, they technically didn't get rid of him yet.
Oh no,
Because 2 of them were in the lineup tonight.
right. Well,
Brandon
they
Pritchard
have
has
to
2
have
doubles and a home
somebody,
run.
right? It's gonna be so funny when he does that and then gets released tomorrow.
You can waive a guy and then have him in the lineup.
Bader played with the Yankees tonight.
I think it's reported that they're going on waivers, but they're not. on waivers officially.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Because if you go to the Angels website, because I was trying to find the trades that they made, but they don't do trades under transactions, but whatever. None of them are listed as being waived yet. The only one that is Chris Davinsky. But anyways, they got rid of, or they're going to get rid of, well, I don't know how to put that.
Yeah.
Lucas Giolito, Ronaldo Lopez, Randall Grichuk, Matt Moore,
Hunter
Hunter Renfroe, and Chris Davinsky. That's 6 of a 26-man roster, on top of Trout hitting the IL 5 days ago, 6 days ago, however long it was now. You've lost everybody, almost everybody that you picked up at the deadline, that you gave away your number 2, 3, 8, and 28 prospect for. So essentially, they gave away prospect number 2, 3, 8, and 28 for CJ Cron.
Good trade.
Great trade.
I think they won.
Great trade. That is what they did to help the best baseball player in the history of the sport make the playoffs. Is they traded number 2, 3, 8, and 28 for CJ Cron.
You know how you convince him to stay, though.
You shit on him.
You shit on him and say that he didn't want to get an MRI because that's going to make him want to stay in LA.
He's so gone.
I thought honestly I thought there was a good chance he was going to stay most of this time. But like, what? What is
he?
There's no chance he's staying now.
Perry. I think it's Menashian, right? I don't really know.
Menasian.
It doesn't seem like anyone knows how to pronounce it.
Perry.
So Perry punted that decision so far down the field. Just punted it. And I don't understand why. He had to have known that Shohei wasn't coming back, so he was trying to save face. That's the only way I can think you'd do something like that. I'm just blown away at how inept this group can be and how they continue to make the worst possible decision day in and day out. It's fantastic. I hate that franchise. I am so excited for Shohei Ohtani to go play for the Dodgers. It's going to be great.
So, Hunter Renfroe in blue.
There's like so many guys, though. Like Renfroe, Grichuk.
Do we honestly think any of them are going to make it to us?
No.
So I'm looking. They're not going to shit teams. I have the standings pulled up here. The Red Sox are below us, but like, do the Red Sox really think they have a chance?
They could get Renfroe back.
They could, but do they need an outfielder? They got Duvall, Duran, and what's his name?
Oh, Duran's out for the year.
Done for the year.
Okay, never mind.
So it could be. I think they might. They did. I mean, the Red
Sox did just call up like one of their top prospects who can play the outfield. So
right. I think if they're looking at someone to replace Duran, I think they would maybe go Grichuk because he has the ability to play center field, and I don't know if Renfroe does.
Yeah, but so does Duvall.
And Grichuk mashes in what do you call it? Fenway.
If they're going for anyone, they're going for Giolito.
Yeah, I don't think we're definitely not going to be in on Giolito. I can guarantee you that. And I don't think Lopez makes it to us. I don't
think we're in on any of the pitchers. It doesn't make sense.
No.
Yeah, no.
No, I guess not. Eric Swanson's down, but do we think Lopez is an upgrade over Jay Jackson, Nate Pearson, or Chad Green?
Nah.
Like it's debatable, but I don't know if they want to take that risk.
If he's there, I don't know why you wouldn't. There's no risk to it, really.
No.
Yeah.
But you got to find a 40-man spot.
Minnesota doesn't need outfielders.
No, they have like 8.
Aren't they stacked with outfielders?
Yeah, I think
they can take the pitchers. The West is all above us, other than LA, who just cut off.
Are they though?
Yeah.
Oh, the West. I was thinking. Never mind. I was thinking the NL. The NL is where you got to look.
Miami. They're 2.5 out wild card.
You throw a flyer at one of those guys.
They need an outfielder though.
I could see them doing no, because they have Jazz back, they have De La Cruz, and I think Garcia and Soler.
Yeah, but how long can you count on Jazz being healthy?
I don't know.
And like a guy like Renfroe or Grichuk is nice to have off the bench or as your DH.
I mean,
Chicago, Cincy, Arizona, and San Fran. I don't think Arizona's in on them because they have so many outfield bats. They have so many bats.
San Fran could probably do it.
Cincy's got so many guys and they're all young. I don't see them doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. he'd look good here. Honestly, like people have been shitting on JD on Twitter today, saying there's no chance he should be here. But like, who the fuck is Mason McCoy?
I tweeted it today. I would rather have Josh Donaldson than Mason McCoy, I think.
I thought we just brought back Mike McCoy from 20 years ago.
Mason, what like of all the people, you take a roster spot and you give it to Mason McCoy.
I think I'd rather have LaShawn McCoy, if I'm being honest.
I'd rather just take Nathan Lucas back.
I think they knew something was going. They must have known something and just didn't want to. I don't know. It makes no sense.
I mean,
they had to give him a 40-man spot, right? How did that work? He wasn't on the 40-man, was he?
I don't think so. That's why I'm confused. No one got taken off the 40-man.
No.
We weren't, and I think we were at 40 on 40.
We were definitely. Did anyone get transferred?
Were we 39 after the deadline to keep an open spot for Chad Green?
Maybe.
And then once what's it called? McCoy. Once September 1st, McCoy gets DFA'd, and then you bring Chad Green in. So
yeah, but that doesn't make sense. You have to bring a pitcher. I guess no. Never mind.
No, because
never mind. Yeah,
you use
because you're getting two spots. Spot. Yeah.
Apparently, they're entertaining bringing up Elvis and or Barger.
I don't see why not, especially the way that you're sitting right now.
But one, not Schneider's both. Hitting. No, not
one. Man,
doesn't make sense.
You do one, not both. Like
Babe Schneider.
Why is he sitting on the bench so goddamn much?
Not anymore.
Well, yeah. Since that first game, he's been like that first game of last series or whatever it was where he hit the home run. He's been playing every day. But like originally, I thought they're just like playing him in situations where he could succeed, and that's why he was so good.
They platooned him against at least like the game lefties.
Yeah.
But in the minors, he hit righties better, which
weird. So I thought that was the case, but it's clearly not the case. He's hitting.
He's every day now, and it's not like a decision.
There should be no reason to not have him in there anymore.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable what he's doing. I don't know how you go from like being relatively unknown coming into the season. Like, I don't know about you guys. I'd never heard of David Schneider before. No,
I'd heard him through halfway through the year.
But until like 3 weeks before he got called up, I'd never heard of this kid.
Yeah. Like, and just to put it in perspective, you guys remember how good Bo Bichette was when he came up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Through Bo Bichette's first 50 plate appearances, he had a 12.01 OPS. Through David Schneider's first 50, 1481.
He's the second Blue Jay to hit 4 homers in his first 10 games or something like
behind
that.
They had
player. Carlos Delgado.
Oh, Delgado. Right.
That's not who I thought you were referencing.
I forgot who the other one was.
Kevin
I was shocked that I was shocked that JP Arencibia wasn't on that list.
They had last night at the game, they showed fuck was it? Through 11 games, most total bases, and Bo had him beat. But total bases doesn't include walks. Bo had him beat by 7. Schneider's got 7 walks. I don't know how many walks Bo had through.
Like 2.
I can't imagine it was very
through
many.
11 games. Through 11 games, an unknown 24-year-old has 7 walks.
Yeah, it's crazy. His approach has been good. He's hammering the ball.
He's hitting 4.
He's hitting 2 tonight.
He's an icon. Like, he's got the mustache and the glasses going.
I would just like to point out, you guys know what his issue was when he got called up? Was high fastballs. You know what he's already fixed in 11 games?
Did he hit one out?
Hitting high fastballs.
It's crazy, man. I
want to get a Babe Schneider jersey, but like, do we think he's going to stick with 36?
I don't know. It's always the danger of getting a rookie jersey. He wore it
in the minors, so it's like
possible.
I'm like 95% sure he wore it in the minors. So
okay. I tweeted out if he has a 3-homer game, I will rock the mustache for the rest of the year. I can see him doing it.
I'm already doing it.
Yeah. Half our podcast is mustache, or 2/3 of our podcast is mustached.
I mean,
so
it's about to be 1.
Half of 3. Yeah.
Half of 3. Yeah.
Half of 3.
Half a beard.
Hey, Connor, make your tweet.
Just don't do the sides.
Oh, did he really?
What, did he walk?
Yeah, he walked.
Really?
I thought mine was funnier.
A daily on the bench appreciation tweet and a walk appreciation tweet.
You're like a piece of shit.
What a day.
Nate, I've been doing this tweet for literally like a season and a half. Like it's just kind of in the DNA of my Twitter.
I just love the daily part.
I do like. I think I genuinely like the whole.
I think it's more
idea
daily that he sits on the bench.
It is because he's facing lefties, but like I think I
No, I just
started
mean
that
overall
daily.
through the season. More
Yeah,
daily.
true. Because
Who's
I
this
mean,
redneck?
he was like one of the hottest hitters on our team, and then John Schneider's like, "Oh, you're just not gonna play for 4 games." Like Davis Schneider, Gavin Biggio for a moment there.
Yeah, it's crazy. We don't have a ton to talk about Blue Jays wise today. I don't
How
think.
concerned are we about these injuries that we haven't got to yet?
I mean, dude, they're catching up quick to us. Like
We went so long without having to worry about injuries, and then it was like Bo went down, and then Jordan went down, and Bo came back, and then Chappie went down, and Swanson went down.
Remember when we had a pretty good shortstop? I can't remember his name. He's pretty good. We might have traded for him from the NL.
Pretty good fielder.
And then we got rid of him, and we brought up Ernie Clement. And now our shortstop's hurt, and we have Ernie Clement starting.
Hey, did you see the play he made in the first, though?
Dude, he's
nasty. It's still not good.
Hit like 500.
He hit like a 400 and something foot foul ball today.
That was not 400 feet foul.
No?
Yeah, that was down.
I thought that was a bomb. Our camera work needs to be so much better.
Yeah, it annoys me.
Dude, whoever's running the camera this year is hammered. Like,
dude,
every
it's
game.
borderline
it's so
like
bad.
John Sterling Yankee.
It's so bad.
It was like it's the high shot that makes you think it's a home run.
Yeah,
and it's shooting
he's
down
like
the line,
filming the
but
500s.
It's in foul territory.
Yeah, it's not good. Clean that up. What was Ernie Clement? I don't mind Ernie Clement as a bench guy.
He's fine,
but I don't love if he's your starting shortstop.
I'd much rather have Paul DeJong as my 26th guy than Ernie Clement.
I'd much rather just have Addison Barger up and say, "Fuck it, go do it, just go do the thing, dude." Like
I'd rather pretend that Davis Schneider is a shortstop than run Ernie Clement out there.
He played short
a little bit. Not recently. Apparently, he hadn't played it all year this year. He has played it in the past in the minors, but not since AA.
What's our Kavon guy there?
Has Cab ever played short in his life?
No,
I don't know.
I can't imagine he has. Right?
I don't get.
I can't imagine you take that chance.
Just I don't get how they went. They went. Oh, you're a guy that plays like some corner outfield. It's primarily second base. We're gonna stick you at third. Where you
it was such a bad idea. Even throwing Espinal over there doesn't excite me very much. Big day today for that kid, though.
Yeah,
he had a big double, hard hit single. So I mean, if he can keep doing that, then fine. Bringing it back a little bit with Chappie going down, like I don't hate the idea of running the ghost of Josh Donaldson out there, just like to be a professional at bat. And he's comfortable here. I know there's issues clubhouse wise, is kind of what it sounds like.
Just to circle back here for a second, I'm pulling up Buffalo stats. Elvis in 32 games, hitting 276, 355, 517 for an 872 OPS with 6 bombs and 27 RBIs. Barger's got a 784, so I think it's
it might be Elvis, but my thing with Elvis is that like every time he's come up to the next level, he's struggled.
He sucked ass.
Yeah, he's really struggled in this past 32 games at the next level.
No, like when he first came up, he was like okay, and then he turned on another level. Where like if you're coming up to the major leagues in this race right now, like you have to making a difference.
I think I trust the guy that's based
part of it
AAA the whole year.
Part of it too would be, do you want a righty or lefty bat?
Yeah.
I
think I don't see a reason why you don't bring up both. Like there's no good reason other than
technically. I guess if they bring up both, it's an experiment.
Fuck, he almost did it again. Sorry.
I don't think
the babe.
I don't think either of them have ever sat enough for it to be like they can be an effective pinch hit guy.
Development wise, it kind of hurts too.
I don't think, and neither of them. I don't know if either of them are great fielders. I don't know much about either of them.
Barger's okay.
He's got a hose. I know that.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Elvis is not bad.
But like,
Barger in the outfield too,
are either of them that fast? Like, they just aren't guys you want to just bring up and sit on the bench to use as like a defensive replacement or their pinch hit guys,
I just
which
don't
is
know.
valuable. But
I don't know how
uh,
you can watch Davis Schneider doing what he's doing and reigniting the entire offense and not think maybe we try this with these other prospects
Can
that are also hammering
fuck it.
baseballs.
Can we just get Buffalo's hitting coach next year
Sure,
on the Jays? Like
I'm
sure.
very much done with Guillermo.
I don't think
as
that
in
hitting
like
coach matters personally, but
hitting coach talk or like okay, I didn't say
No, just as like bye.
okay, fair. Like I don't know like how much I should read into this, but apparently there was an article that came out that was like the Jays weren't the guys on the team weren't listening to Guillermo. It's like the opposite of what everybody thinks.
that's possible.
No, that's still his fault.
Yeah.
It is still his fault, but it's also like what the fuck?
But what is he gonna do at that point? Like he doesn't
No,
really.
that's the thing. But you aren't saying like guys don't come into that situation not listening to you. They're gonna listen to you, and if the shit you're saying is just stupid and it's not working, they're gonna stop because it doesn't make sense. That's my understanding of that scenario. Would be my understanding.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense because I was like, because I'm sitting here like you don't like Guillermo. We all kind of forget Guillermo was responsible for 2021 Vlad. He's responsible for Teoscar being Teoscar.
No.
Okay, fine. Well,
a little bit.
Salem Field and TD Ballpark.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, he was the hitting coach back when they were good too. Like it's not.
Oh yeah.
That is the one thing. Like it's everyone looks at Guillermo being the problem this year as if he hasn't been the hitting coach for how many years when their offense has been good.
Like,
but it doesn't mean like you can
maybe it ran stale. Like
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like maybe you're falling on deaf ears. You're saying things that aren't. You're obviously saying stuff that isn't working.
Yeah.
These guys.
Yeah, and it also doesn't help that we literally have the flip side of this argument where Pete Walker's been here forever and it's clearly still working.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
like have you?
I don't know, man. To me, you watch guys like Matt Chapman and Vladdy miss balls that are just 93 down the middle, and I don't know how you can. I don't know how you can throw blame at a hitting coach like that. Like, even regardless of how bad your approach is taught, I can't see a world where you're missing cock shots like that.
Wasn't Vlad like the best hitter on fastballs over 95 miles an hour for like the last 2 years?
Yeah. And now it seems like he can't
so late
find it
on every fastball.
He can't be a 700 OPS guy.
I don't even mind being late. Like if you're taking that and you're putting it up the middle or the other way, like fine. Like he can hit with pop that way, but so can Chappie, but neither of them do it. And they just straight up miss pitches.
Like genuinely, I don't think as a fan base we need to expect 1,000 OPS from Vlad ever again.
No, he's never going to be that guy again.
No,
but if he's like an 850 to like 890 with
850 is perfect.
Just do what he did last year for like the rest of his career, which was like 270, 32 home runs, 97 RBI.
He's an 850, 30, and 100. That like, yeah, that's what he should be.
He's still on pace to. I think he's on pace to finish basically at 100 RBIs again.
Yeah, maybe he'll run into another year where like he finds a couple extra holes and gets it over 900, but like he doesn't. You don't need him to be that. You just need him to just consistently put the ball in play and not.
You don't
miss
need
the
a
pitch
900 OPS guy. Like
no, not a lot of teams have that. Like
there's not many guys in the league that have 900 OPS. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, you can yell and scream about Guillermo all you want. You can talk about Hunter Mentz and what the hell's the other guy's name?
Hunter Mentz
had some questionable.
Was it Hudgens?
Yeah, Hudgens, thank you.
Hudgens with his very questionable Twitter.
You can talk about them all you want, but at some point, like the guys doing the hitting got to take a little bit of blame. And when you're Matt Chapman going without an RBI for 17 games and missing pitches down the middle, or you're Vlad coming through in the clutch, but not like missing his pitches still, at some point you got to put that on them.
If you didn't tell me Vlad's stats with runners in scoring position, you would like if this fan base would think
I wouldn't believe it.
220. He's batting like 340.
Yeah, his stats with runners in scoring position blow my mind because it does not feel like that
with 2 outs. Like
his clutch stuff is incredible. So like it doesn't feel like that, which is weird. Like the eye test says something very different than what the numbers are saying with Vlad. But I don't know. There's so much you could say about this offense, and the fact that they're still in this race, despite the fact that the offense has been so shaky and just
They're
irrelevant most of the
on the
time.
verge of being 3.5 out though.
Yeah,
Can you
I know, but
you guys
you-
want to take a guess at OPS here in the league?
I
Guess how
know
many
Shohei
how
leads
many
it. He's
how
got a
many
one
guys
dot.
are how many guys have a one dot?
Shohei is Judge qualified or no?
No.
So just
Is this
Shohei.
just AL or MLB?
MLB.
It's just
Mookie.
Shohei.
Yeah, 2.
Mookie's got a one dot.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's batting like 400.
111.
Okay.
Like,
How many guys have a 900? Like including over 900, including the 2 guys at 1,000.
8.
Uh,
including 10, including the 2 guys.
7.
7? Huh. I was closer before.
And
The 7 would be
there's only
Ronnie.
where did we get to here?
Freeman.
53 guys. Only 53 guys in Major League Baseball have an OPS over 800.
So if you're putting up an 8, man, like it puts you in
You're having a
pretty
good
high.
year.
You're yeah. How
You
many
want
are
to
over
guess?
850?
You want 850 17.
I think we kind of got spoiled by the 1 year of one dot, and now we just expect somewhere near that, and like anything below 9 just seems like not good for Vlad. But like if you can get back up to an 850, like
we forget. You remember Bo Bichette's 2021?
Yeah, it was not good for most of it.
No, 20, not 20, 21.
Or 21.
I was
21. He finished with an 828 OPS that year.
Yeah.
Like,
can you guys tell me who is the 3rd highest OPS on the Atlanta Braves, please?
Sean Murphy.
No.
Ronnie's first, obviously.
Yep.
Oh, is it Arcia?
No.
Arcia's like a 734. Is it Michael Harris?
No. Michael Harris is still low. Is it Albies?
Oh, is it fucking
No.
Is it Mr. Man from the Braves, Marcell Ozuna?
Oh.
Yes.
So who's 2? Oh, Olsen.
It's gotta be Olsen.
Marcell Ozuna has an 859 OPS this year.
He had I think he had like a 350 in the month of April.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Dude, when we find out the Braves are cheating, it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, the pitch calm thing.
Their worst OPS is like more is not as Orlando Arcia. He's like a 740. Like,
yeah, they have 7 guys that have over 20 homers.
Yeah,
they have 5 guys that have over 30.
I miss those days.
It's crazy.
Do you guys want to guess the 7 over 900?
I mean, the 7 guys in MLB.
So it's Shohei, Mookie, Ronnie,
Freeman.
Yep. 3 left.
Jordan? Does he qualify?
There's no way he qualifies. If Judge doesn't qualify, Jordan doesn't qualify.
Fair.
Jose is it Altuve?
Nope.
Yandy Diaz.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
We've already said the one guy's name once.
Today?
Yep.
Today. That's fair. Oh shit.
Like 10 seconds ago when we were talking about a certain team and this guy being second on the team in OPS.
Oh, Matt Olson.
Yes.
Jesus.
Can we guess number 7?
AL or NL?
NL.
Christian Yelich?
No.
That been a good year though.
Oh, is it Soto?
No. Soto's 10.
Ha-Seong Kim?
No.
That's a good guess. Was it a Dodger? No.
No.
Is it a Miami Marlin?
No.
Okay.
Central.
Oh,
Central. Is it Rodolfo Castro?
No.
Is it Matt McLean?
No.
Fuck.
This guy's been a dog.
Can't think of any Central. I can't even.
He's got a 320, 366.
Is it Cody Bellinger?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I just knew Matt McLean had like an 840.
So we're going to do the top 10 just for fun because you already got Soto at 10 and there's 2 more left. And one of these is amazing that he's in the top 10. So 1 AL, 1 NL.
Julio Rodriguez.
No.
Okay.
No, Julio had a bad start.
Same division.
His numbers aren't where they need to be.
Like
Same division.
Same division. It's not Altuve?
Corey Seager doesn't qualify.
No.
You got the right team.
Who does? I do or he does?
You do. Brant.
He's an Astro.
Tucker?
It's Tucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he's so good.
NL East.
Oh, is it? It's not Carroll.
That's NL West.
The West.
Oh my God. What is it thinking?
East.
This is terrible.
I can't even think of who's in the East. It's not a Met.
It's definitely not a national.
Maybe. Who the fuck else is in the East? Is it a Brave?
Nope.
The Marlin.
No.
Who the fuck else is in the East?
Fucking Bryce Harper?
No, he didn't qualify, did he? He qualifies? Really?
Then 86.
See, I knew he had a big OPS.
Who are your guys' MVP picks?
Originally Bryce, and I switched it to Trey.
My NL MVP pick was Michael Harris.
I'm taking my dog at number 9.
Trey might be the MVP of August.
Rocking a 2.5 WAR.
Michael Harris might have been the MVP of July.
Okay, I got a sidetrack there for a bit, so let's.
Yeah, OPS is fun.
We really don't have much in terms of Blue Jays other than the injury stuff, but we kind of already touched on it. And do you think they can still get it done without both of them in the lineup?
I think you get it done without Chappie.
They can get it done without Chapman.
I think it
Bo
might
is
be an improvement.
Bo is a whole mystery.
Is Schneider going to play third?
Is he playing third today? No,
he played last night.
He played
His
second.
arm action scares the shit out of me.
Today, I think today because it was a lefty. I think
Espinal was playing third,
then Clement, and then Schneider was a second.
Oh.
But I think Schneider would get the most time at third base of everybody.
He's even if these two were playing right now, he's got to be playing 6 days a week, right?
At least.
Schneider?
You're finding a way to get him. You're finding a way to get Vlad. You're finding a way to get Bo. You're finding a way to get Witt in the lineup.
And
probably,
I think with a righty on the mound, you should maybe be trying to get Cav in there.
Belt with a righty.
Yeah.
I don't think there's room for Cav.
No.
He's not playing in the outfield.
No.
He's not playing in the infield.
Can we just...
The problem is you're not taking Springer out of the lineup. You're not taking Vlad out of the lineup. So you kind of already lose the two of the spots that you can play.
Springer might take more off days.
Yeah. Get him some rest.
He's been hitting better, but how do you... I don't know. It's a good problem to have if they're all healthy, but they're not. So
it's tough.
We can't have Mason McCoy, Bernie Clement, fucking Santiago Espinal.
If Mason McCoy has a game where he has more than one at bat, we can just punt this season.
If Mason McCoy gets an at bat,
if Mason McCoy makes it throw to fucking first base,
yeah, you're right. There's no world where Mason McCoy should play before the Toronto Blue Jays at any point in time this year.
If he touches the field in the next fucking 3 days, it's a failure.
There's no point there's no reason that he should be on the roster come September 1st.
There's no reason he should be on the roster
now. Yeah. I don't know. I
gotta make
that move baffles me, man.
I get maybe Donaldson's not a great clubhouse guy at this point. Sure, but
I don't think we have a great clubhouse anyways.
No. But he was a fan favorite when he was here. I think the fans would love it. And he's an upgrade over fucking whoever these clowns are.
I'm 50-50 on him, but we move.
There's a lot of people that still love him. He gets the ovation when he comes back.
He was a dog. He was part of those playoff teams.
The amount of love Bautista got for what the team was in 2015 and 16, that was all Josh Donaldson. We kind of just pushed that under the rug. Josh Donaldson fucking willed that team through a lot before they made those moves at the trade deadline. But he's obviously not that guy anymore.
Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Aaron Hicks wasn't that guy. Joey Gallo wasn't that guy.
Yeah.
This isn't the first guy that
Andrew Benintendi before you left.
Yeah.
Sonny
wouldn't
Gray.
be the first guy that could lead the Yankees.
Sonny Gray.
Frankie Montas when he got there.
The other one,
he's still hurt.
Who the fuck was the other?
Sean? No.
Who's the outfielder that just DFA'd too? Bader.
I mean,
Bader's
he
gonna
did have
go
a good
off.
playoff. He did have good playoffs.
He was so good in the playoffs, and
No,
then
but
he
I'm
just
saying that's
stunk
another
this year.
guy. Another guy I'd love to take. Like, there's 4 bats there. Like, I think we got to get one of them.
I
Bader
think Bader's
left
of all the 4.
He's righty.
Bader's of all the 4. Bader's the worst.
Yeah, but I'd
No,
still take that shot.
Bader's better than Josh
He's also
Donaldson.
great defensively.
And he's so fast. Like,
Yeah.
that's a guy.
He's kind of like
that's what's his name last year, but actually like
he's a
can
budget.
hit.
He's a budget Kevin Kiermaier.
I was gonna say he reminds me of like a younger Kevin Kiermaier without like the platinum glove level. Like he's still a gold glove level defender, and he's got that speed, and he's a pain in the ass.
He's Bradley Zimmer, but with a bat.
Yeah, honestly,
he's Bradley Zimmer, but he's a Bradley Zimmer that can go deep every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah,
I don't think they're gonna make these moves.
Team.
I don't know what they're gonna do with it. Honestly, there's the options are gonna be out there. Like as of today, you have guys like Bader. I can't imagine Bader, Grichuk, and Renfroe all pass by us, or all don't make it to us. Sorry,
I think one of them's gotta.
You would think I can't see all 3 of them getting claimed.
Who's picking up JD? Honestly, I could see maybe Atlanta doing it. Because I got Charlie Culberson fucking.
Yeah, but they get the last shot at it, so.
Yeah. I'm saying
yeah,
he could go unclaimed
generally.
is what I'm saying.
Actually, he's not even, he's just straight up released. He's not even waivers. So
Still
anyone
on
can
waivers,
go get him.
don't you?
Yeah, never mind. No, he's just
you
outright
go for
release.
release waivers.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I never saw them put him on waivers. I just saw he was released.
No, but you have to go through release waivers. Like they put you on waivers to release you, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man.
You know who else is still out there? Isn't Luke Voigt still out there?
Yep.
Yeah. Is he just a straight up free agent right now? Like he's doing nothing?
Yeah. I think so. He was in AAA, so it's a little bit different.
The problem is none of these guys can play shortstop. And that is the Jays' biggest worry right now. Maybe if you sign Josh Donaldson, you push SB to short, which still isn't ideal, but I'd rather see SB play every day than Mason McCoy.
I'd rather see Davis
or Davis Schneider.
I'd rather
or Witt. Has Witt ever played short?
I feel like no, but he probably could do it. Like
I don't know.
He can move for a short league.
I don't think he's a better option than Davis Schneider at short.
How many plays in a game do you get that you have to be a shortstop to make? Maybe 1,
2.
Like, I mean, anything to your like right.
You know what I mean? Like you can take his bat and
is he going to be a better shortstop than a Relvis Martinez?
Who?
Witt.
No, I thought we were talking about Davis. Right?
No, we were, but I'm just saying in general, is he going to be a better shortstop than a Relvis Martinez? Like, is it worth it?
Do any of us know?
No.
I feel like
none of us know what Relvis or Barger are like defensively at all.
No, we don't.
So it's tough to say. Like they could be dog shit.
I feel like the fact that we haven't heard anything much about his defense is a good thing.
I've heard that he's good enough.
He's got. I've heard
he's not going to win Gold Gloves, but he's good enough. He's got a good enough
bow,
and he's fine.
I also
but that's what Bo was coming in good enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it could
like the thing they said about Barger is he's going to have to move to third or second.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because Bo was.
I'm shocked that they didn't bring one of them up today. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
If either of those guys aren't in Colorado, what are we doing?
There must have been like something nagging or something like
both of them though,
or they wanted to bring up one of the two. The guy had something nagging and was like, "Okay, we'll give him a couple days to get over this, and we'll bring up fucking
some guy
Mulberry in the meantime." Like,
does Spencer Horwitz play anything other than first?
He's played.
And he played corners a bit.
Any?
Like,
how is that not an option?
I mean,
dude, he's like an 890 OPS or some shit. Like
I think
it's nuts.
This is obviously 2022 or 2023 talk right now, but 2024. Are we not just seeing Relvis, Barger, Horowitz, and Schneider on the team opening day?
I think worst case scenario, they have a shot to crack the roster.
I think at worst case scenario, all 4 are here. Best case scenario, I think Horowitz and Barger. Actually, Horowitz and Schneider. Like,
I think Schneider's probably earned himself.
Schneider's a role, here,
even if he's a bench guy.
Schneider's here, and I think Horowitz makes it because he takes the Brandon Belt spot. If you want to play that way.
I could see us going and I don't know who's a free agent, but signing a guy and
Yeah, it
maybe
depends what you
Horwitz goes
fill in
to
the
the
offseason too,
minors,
right? We
right?
really
Like
don't know currently.
there's
But
no third baseman out there.
no,
If we lose Witt and
Chappie.
Chappie, then like there's not many infielders out there.
Then trade is like your only option.
Trade, or you just use those guys. It
Like,
just depends how much faith you have in those guys. I saw a tweet today that Horwitz has a higher WRC plus than Davis Schneider did when he got called up, which is nuts because everything I heard was he was crushing baseball. So
is it wrong that part of me is just like, if the Jays fall like 4.5, 5.5 back, just call up Horwitz and
I don't even think they need to fall back. I think they just do it as a spark.
I think
something to get it going.
If he's able to stand in left field
Mm-hmm.
with the other two guys you're going to run out there beside him, like, why not?
Yeah.
That's the only way he's going to play, or he's
Mhm.
a bat off the bench
Mm-hmm.
because he's a lefty and you're not sitting Vlad and you're not sitting Belt against righties.
No.
So he's going to have a hell of a hard time getting in the lineup. You're also
But he's
that's
also
the thing,
just
like,
a piece to have in case you
who's
need
he
someone off
playing?
the bench.
Yeah, he's coming up as a bench guy. I could
Yeah.
see it, but like who's he getting starts over? He's not starting over Kiermaier or Varsho against righties.
No.
He came up for who when he first came up? Was it Belt?
Belt.
Oh yeah, because Belt was injured and then he came up for Belt.
He also didn't come up right away for Belt. They did something stupid again, and
Yeah, I think
Cav played a few games. But
I mean, if the track record, okay, so the track record's there, they do something stupid and then they call up the obvious choice 2 days
they
later.
do it all the time.
Like,
I don't know, man. I just
hey,
it's at the point of the season where
we got Kirk on third, so we're good.
Little wild pitch earn run. I forget what I was going to say there. Oh, it's at the point of the season, especially in AAA, where you're not really worrying about these guys' development in September. No. Like, bring them up, and if they have to sit on the bench for a month, they have to sit on the bench for a month.
He's got a 40-minute spot, and you've already started his claw.
Game should be 5-4.
Yeah. Oh, no.
What?
Kirk's so fucking slow.
What? Did he throw another wild pitch?
Yeah, he got thrown out at home on a sac fly.
What?
Yeah.
God, I hate this team.
Meanwhile, Gabriel Moreno has like a 770
They're reviewing
OPS.
it, but
he's 770 OPS, boys.
That's not good. That's not good.
100 points better than Kirk.
Yeah, well, Kirk sucks.
I'm not saying Kirk's good.
I'm saying
you could. I don't think you could have got Varsho for Kirk and Lourdes.
Okay, this may sound stupid, but just rationalize it with me here.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking about this last night.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the stat that Dalton Varsho pretty much leads the world in defensive runs saved for center field and left field.
He's a god.
He's behind Steven Kwan in left field.
He's second in, but if he
played first in center field.
Yeah, exactly. Like, does that defeat the purpose of Kevin Kiermaier even being on this team?
Sort of. Yeah.
Not this year.
Like, do you think team? Okay, what I'm saying is,
it makes sense, but Varsho's your center fielder next year. It doesn't matter. Like, and
I don't think you need to bring Kiermaier back. I think you need a bat that can actually
and also
hit.
You need a Renfroe or Adam Duvall type.
Brant, that is exactly, and this is my next point. Just go with my irrational thinking.
No, we're not bringing back Lourdes Gurriel to play.
No. It's not about
bringing back.
It's not about bringing them. It's not about bringing them back. Knowing what we know now about the bullpen, and knowing what we know now about the bats,
you needed Eric Swanson for a long time in this bullpen, though. He got us through a lot.
He
was our best reliever for a long time.
Would a team with Eric Swanson in the bullpen and Kevin Kiermaier in center field and Dalton Varsho left be a better team today than Dalton Varsho in center, Teoscar Hernandez in left, and no Eric Swanson in the bullpen?
I think you look at our pitching rotation as a whole, we have the best ERA in baseball. And I think that's because a lot of it is because we have the best outfield hands down in baseball, and no one's touching that. Fly balls are caught. Like, doubles are turned to singles. They're hitting the cutoff men properly. They're backing each other up. They know when they can dive for balls. Like, it's all the little things that you don't think about and you wouldn't notice with Teo here. I get what you're saying. He would be great, but like, you look at the first half of the year. Like, Teo's been better in the second half. He did
stink.
Is he leading the league in strikeouts still?
I'm not sure.
It's close.
Anyways, close. Swanson was arguably our most valuable pitcher for the first
For a
half of the
while.
season. And Teoscar Hernandez was a below average to like replacement level player for 2 months.
Also, there's a reason why the Blue Jays have, I don't know if they still do, but are in the conversation for the best ERA in the league. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that balls are just not dropping in the outfield.
Thanks.
Is
thanks,
there an echo in here?
Thanks,
Yeah,
Nate.
did you say that? Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I was looking up
That
Gabby and Varsho.
exactly.
But like
exactly that.
You see where my train of thought was kind of going.
I see your
no, I get
point,
what
and
you're saying.
I think next year maybe you take that risk because I think Varsho can cover enough ground to do it.
Oh yeah. And you bring in like an Adam Duvall or Hunter Renfroe type who's not bad defensively or
Renfroe's a good
whatever,
defender.
or you put like, even if you have Witt out there full time, like Witt's, if you decide to re-sign him, or you take a run with Schneider out there, like there's so many options.
Yeah,
of guys who can play the position and can hit.
You're looking for a guy that can play the outfield, not necessarily dominate the outfield, who can hit the ball every day of the year.
You want to, like 30 and 100 guys don't fall off a tree. They're tough to find.
Yeah,
Teo, I don't even know if Teo was a 30 and 100, but you want a 25, 90, 25, 85 guy.
Yeah.
Who
what
can
is Teo this year?
Not that.
Teo this year, I know as of right now, he's at like a 770 OPS.
22 homers, 78 RBIs.
And that's being shit for 2 months.
Yeah.
Like,
you got a 1.9 WAR.
No, that's literally the type of player you want. I ideally would like a little better defender than Teo.
Yeah, in a perfect world, you find someone a little bit better than that, but I don't feel hate the idea.
Teo is probably is he bad in general in the outfield, or is he just bad in right?
I think he's just bad in general.
I
think he just can't read fly balls, man.
He was best in right. Remember him in left field? Like he looked worse.
His numbers aren't really that bad on the season either.
The other thing you look at in that trade, how many years of control do we get out of Swanee?
3.
Is it actually?
Yeah. 3 years of control for 1 year of Teo. And we got Adam Mackel for him, who's a lottery chip prospect that's, I'm pretty sure, one of our top 20.
Why did I think Swanson was a free agent?
No, that's like not at all.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
Way better. Never mind.
Do we have any more topics on the Blue Jays?
I don't even think we had this many topics. I don't know how we made it this far.
I've got one. You can go first though, Connor.
Is yours related to a player?
No.
Okay. So again, after watching tonight's game, something has been made very clear to me. Why are we not talking about Bowden Francis having a shot starting on this team next year?
Starting like in the rotation?
Having a shot to be a starter on this team.
Because you have 5 starters locked in for next year.
Do you?
You got a 6th.
You could have, depending on what you want to do with Ryu too. Like, if I would bring back 6. Ryu before I put Bowden in the rotation. I don't hate your point.
The job.
No,
like, you got 6.
Because you got what, and then you gotta take Tiedemann into account.
Yes, exactly. I wasn't saying Ryu. I'm saying
yeah. You've got a lot of it's going to depend on what happens with Alek Manoah in the offseason and what he turns into next year. But you have 4 for sure, 5 if Manoah goes, 6 if Tiedemann's ready, and 7 if you bring back Ryu. Bowden Francis has been phenomenal, and the role he's playing right now, he is incredible at it. But I think he's perfect for that role
for him. You don't need him. Like, there's also value to being a multi-inning swingman.
When have we ever had one?
Strip.
I guess, but he went right to the bolt or the rotation.
Not right away. Yeah, but
after a little while, but
that's what your swingman does.
Yeah.
I think the last swingman we had before Ross Stripling was Tommy Malone.
Yeah, Jesus.
That's what Estrada started out as too, didn't he?
I think so. But was he good at it? I don't remember.
Decent.
Yeah.
Do you think they should call up Tiedemann to AAA? I know he hasn't seen very much at all in AA, but like,
did you see what he did tonight in AA?
Yeah, he also only went like 3 2/3, I think it was.
He's been injured, so they got him a
That's what I mean.
discount,
I
sure,
think that's why you don't bring him up to AAA.
And I get it, and I don't think it's smart, but there's part of me that's like,
Try.
why not for the last month?
Try
just to see him against a better level of hitter.
Yeah. No, I don't disagree.
I mean? See how close he is to the majors.
I think if he was healthy, you would.
It might be good for him. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Wait. Fucking wait. How did we not mention this, Brant? Do you want to know who's at shortstop right now?
Kevin Biggio?
Kevin fucking Biggio.
Actually, I didn't mention it because I straight up didn't notice.
Because I just saw it on Twitter. I just saw someone say it on Twitter. Like, Biggio's short. I got nothing.
Huh. Hey, man, if he can do it, I don't think he can do it, but if he can do it,
if Kevin Biggio makes
I would rather have
Kevin
Biggio hitting in the lineup over a couple of these guys.
If he makes a jump throw from shortstop, you'll never hear the fucking end of it.
Can we put Dalton Varsho there instead?
No, I like Varsho in the outfield. Man, like, I'd rather have Kevin taking reps there than fucking Shady McCoy.
Yeah, but you can also Schneider there. I don't know. Or Witt. I think both of them are better than fucking.
Sure. But I think just the situation they had where he pinch hit was the only reason why he's playing short right now. But I'm glad they did that instead of using this other McCoy.
They brought up a guy hitting a $170 in AAA.
In AAA. Why?
Also,
why?
Do you want to know what John Schneider said about Mason McCoy?
He's a
great base runner. You know what he didn't do? Use him for Alejandro Kirk at third base.
Baffling. Kirk's DHing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's baffling.
Why are you bringing Shady then?
Baffling. I defend Schneider a lot. I think he's a decent manager, but that's just bad. Between that and the Kevin Biggio bunt the other day, it's been a bad week for John Schneider.
We talk about the Blue Jays so much and don't talk about the actual games? It is crazy. Like
I kind of really want to talk about Schneider. That was actually the topic I wanted to bring up.
Before we get to Schneider, just one thing. Why the fuck? Sorry, Nate. Why the fuck are you at this kind of on Schneider? Why the fuck are you asking Kevin Biggio to bunt?
I don't know.
With the winning runs, like
honestly,
asking him to bunt.
Honestly, I get what you're saying because
he's not a good bunter. The move makes sense if it's not Kevin Biggio.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
I'm just saying at this point, your fucking year, the way the offense is playing, I am 100% in on small ball.
No. It makes less sense when the guy on deck that he is sacrificing for is Santiago fucking Espinal.
Yeah, you're not moving him over for somebody that's going to drive him in.
You're not moving him over for Bo. You're moving him over for Espinal.
Yeah, but
if you're comparing the two, Cav's got a better chance of driving him in from 2 than Espy does at third.
Squeeze him in.
He can't bunt worth a shit.
I mean,
Espinal's a worse bunter than fucking Cav.
On par.
I missed it, but Santiago Espinal swing 3-0 and grounded into a double play.
He did.
Yeah.
No, he didn't ground into a double play on the 3-0 swing. It was after.
But
he swung through 3-0 and then he grounded out after.
Why is he here?
He went 2 for 2.
He's not even playing shortstop.
No, yeah.
Can we look at that for a second? We got Biggio playing shortstop instead of Espinal.
Our infield
is Espy in the game?
I don't think so. He got pinch hit.
I think he pinch hit for Espy. I think that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, Varsho hit.
That makes sense.
Varsho hit a sack. Well, hit what should have been a sack fly.
I don't understand.
I don't know, man.
John Schneider.
Who's on the bench other than Mason McCoy?
Jano? Or is he catching?
No, Jano's catching.
Belt?
It's just Mason. I think it's Belt and McCoy.
I don't know. I haven't watched much of this game. I'm not. I love John Schneider. I loved the hire. I'm so happy for him, and I love his demeanor and everything. But like, some of the decisions he's made just don't seem to make a ton of sense. And I've been defending him all along. Like I think it was the last podcast we were joking about who we wanted to bring in. I was 100% not serious, but like the thing that's really getting me is it doesn't seem like there's any accountability.
No.
There's not.
You're right. Hey, Cav made a play.
Yeah, but my thing with Schneider is, you know what worked so well with last year's team when he came in? It was loose, fun.
Yeah.
But he was there to be like, all right, let's go. But now it's just stone face, let's go kind of thing. Like,
but the whole team vibe is different. We went over it last week. It's just, I don't know.
But it's not. I don't feel like he's holding guys accountable. I don't feel like he's
No,
making the right moves. Like I don't.
no.
He's not pinch running when he should. Like it. Some of the bullpen management, like
The, not pinch
there's
running
just been a
for
lot of
Alejandro
stuff
Kirk in
that's
the 8th inning is baffling to me. Like he's not going to get up again, and he's DHing. Like who cares?
you got to play to win at that point. You don't play to win in the bottom nine
No.
where Kirk could get his extra at bat and you
Yeah.
need him to drive in a run.
Uh-huh.
You play to win right fucking now
Yeah.
because you need that
Well,
run
like
right now.
yeah, you're down 2, but like I'd rather go into the 9th down 1 than down 2. Like I feel a lot better about maybe putting 1 run on the board instead of trying to put 2 on the board. It's I don't know. He makes some strange decisions. I think overall he's done a good job. I would
Yeah,
like
he's
to
got a
see
good record.
him.
He has, but
I would like to see him. You're right. Hold some more guys accountable. Like the fact that some of the guys hang out in the top of the order as long as they did this year, kind of, it's just wild. The fact that David Schneider was sitting for as long as he did is weird. I don't know. I don't think he has a lot to do with it though.
well, and like even you said Biggio too, sitting when
Mm-hmm.
he's
He
like
had a heater.
just some of it just doesn't make sense. And when
No.
he's brought in relievers and like or the games where he's been like, oh, you're down, like you're
Mm-hmm.
sitting this whole game.
Mm-hmm.
So he brings whoever in. The one that stands out to me is Springer. Springer was going to sit the entire game.
But then
They were on the road. No, they were on the road and losing by 1. And I forget, like Jano came up to pinch it, and Jano wasn't hitting well at the time.
Yeah.
But Springer had been on. That was when he was on his like earlier hot streak, but Jano came in to pinch hit for an outfielder, so Jano's not going to the outfield. So you're not giving Springer the full day off if you tie the game up. Springer's got to come in and play the outfield, but you're not giving him the at bat. Like,
yeah, I don't know, man. Weird moves. I really don't understand. I don't know if you're gonna get a better manager around that's out like available right now. And I
no,
don't
you're
think
not.
I think the problem too is that he is their guy and he's gonna be the yes man that they want and he's gonna do the things that the front office wants to do. I don't think they're not gonna bring in a manager that's not gonna do that. The manager that they bring in is gonna make the same decisions. It's kind of the problem.
It's
Sucks.
It's annoying because that's what
It is
baseball
what it
is,
is.
and it's a league wide thing. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
there's I forget who said. I think it's Braden said. There's your two choices. There's your this one. I keep my job.
Mhm.
I do it the front office once, or I go with my gut. And
And I lose my job, but we
if
win.
this goes wrong, I lose my job.
Yeah. Captain Biggio's 2 for 2 since coming in.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, but
one
he's
for
not going to
one
play.
for
He's not
one,
going to play tomorrow. So
Probably not.
Hey, I was hyping him up.
Shortstop Kevin Biggio.
I was hyping him up. This is all because of me.
shortstop Kevin Biggio, 1,000 OPS or 2,000 OPS.
He's actually no, it's
because
he's slugging
he's on base
1,000.
What did he
he's
get?
slugging
2,000s?
and he's his on base percentage 1,000. You're right, 2,000.
slugging 2,000.
Good math.
2,000. Oh,
Oh,
boy.
fired up. I was
Oh,
about to
boy.
say Kyle Finnegan's been gross this year. He's got like a 2.5.
But guys, remember we're 200 in this situation with first and second and nobody up. We're batting 200 as a
It's
team.
George too.
Who's
I'm
up?
so ready for the double play.
Oh,
But it's George and then Babe.
remember?
It's George and Babe.
Babe. Oh, okay. We're not obviously going to be finished by the time this game is
Can
over.
I?
We
Can I
haven't
ask
even gotten to
one
the
more
rest of the
question?
league.
What the fuck are we talking about around the league?
I don't know. You're right.
Anyways,
Just give
can
me a
I
reason and
can I ask one more question?
Uh-huh.
Does anyone remember the last time the Jays won while we were recording a podcast? Because I sure as fuck don't.
He just balked. Pitch clock violation.
yeah. When
It's been a while. I think
Because
we
the
should.
They have.
the last
I
time we
think
recorded,
we need to not record during Jays games.
I think they're like they just don't win on Tuesdays. They're not good on Looney Dog nights. That's all
it
is.
was a Wednesday last week, Brent.
Oh, you're right.
I feel like the last Looney Dog night that they won on was the one that I went to, which is like in April.
Yeah. It's bad. It's bad, guys. It's not good. You know what we do? We can talk about around the league.
I'd like to talk about Connor's actual second team for a second. Thoughts and prayers to the two people that were shot.
Holy fuck!
Yes, yeah. I was gonna bring this up
to one of them.
To one of them,
Yeah.
the person who smuggled the gun in their fat rolls
in their
and then
belly, in the folds
shot-
of their belly
shot-
fat.
and then shot
Jesus
themselves
Christ.
and someone else accidentally. No thoughts and prayers to you. You're an idiot.
What is he
I don't give
not?
a shit. Kevin Biggio just stole third, regardless if it was ball
I
four or
don't
not.
know what just happened there.
It was
Because
a
he
ball.
didn't go out or save. Oh, he walked him. I'm like, he's just sitting there
It was a
nodding.
ball.
I'm like, is
I don't
that?
give a shit. Kevin Biggio stole third. Like,
That's
yeah,
fucked. Like, how do you get you just stick it in your fat and you get through a metal detector?
how
So
big?
fucked.
How big was the person?
Like your fat was enough to conceal that amount of metal?
There's like an area that might work.
We do not need to get into it.
I don't know how you.
That's why I left it at that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I still think
Okay.
that's ridiculous. That
But-
brutal security job by the White Sox there.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Hope that girl's okay. Just the one.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh yeah, there is some stuff around the league.
Yeah,
I
want to talk. I want to
injuries.
stay in the AL East first, because obviously, Felix Bautista has UCL damage. I don't think we know yet what it is,
but since it's the UCL, I would not expect him back until maybe the playoffs.
I don't think he'll be back, even if it's like minor thing.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Does Felix Bautista throw a sweeper?
He does not.
Okay.
He just throws 100.
He just throws fastballs and splitters.
But like the amount of sweepers, like guys who throw sweepers that seem to have gone down with TJ this year is like fucked.
Yeah. I can imagine it'd be a lot on your. Like,
I watched a video on it, and you're like coming through, and you're like pronating the ball like directly sideways. Like that's not good on your elbow.
It's not healthy.
No. Keibert Ruiz sucks behind the plate. Holy.
He's not great, but he's a great hitter.
Anyways, on Felix, obviously, I think that makes a big change in the playoff situation here a little bit.
They're pitching in WAR.
Yeah,
and he's their.
He was in Cy Young talks.
Yeah,
he was in Cy Young talks pre him giving up that grand slam that brought his ERA to a 1.5.
And like a lot of Cy Young contenders, like they're gonna pitch once every fifth day. Like Felix is pitching what every other day,
at least,
or maybe
every
second day. Like he makes a bigger difference than a lot of starters, and definitely the starters on the Orioles. Like he is that bullpen, he is that pitching staff, he is a lot of the reason why they win. If he's out, man, on top of like you look at the Orioles losing Bautista, that kind of ruins a lot of that. And then you look at the Rays.
Cano gets moved to closer.
Yeah, it changes the whole outlook of the Orioles. Then you're looking at the Rays, who obviously are not going to have Wander Franco back, and they lost Shane Mack. Like these teams are getting less and less built to be a playoff team. If you can get in at this point, you're giving yourself a good chance, because the Rangers are falling off the face of the earth. The Astros really aren't that special right now. Outside of the Mariners and in the AL, I think it's just the Mariners. Like nobody's really hot right now. All you got to do is get in here, and you're giving yourself a great chance, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. So, Felix Bautista goes down, and do we want to talk about someone that's going down permanently, not in a dead way?
That's a tough one, man.
I'm looking at this right now.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at like number 1 overall draft picks. Like he was so hyped up.
Steven Strasburg has been forced to retire.
And everyone says like he didn't live up to it, the injury stuff, blah blah blah. Like what more did you want from the guy? He put the team on his back, a team that had Max Scherzer, and dragged them to the World Series.
Yeah.
Like he pretty well won them that World Series.
Did he not win the World Series MVP?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. The guy ended his career to win them a World Series. Like he threw his arm off to win them a World Series.
I still remember trying to watch that game that he pitched, his debut. Like how hype that was, how hype he went number 1. Like
he was special when he was healthy.
Yeah,
like
there
weren't many like him.
Fun to watch. He was
his
fun to watch.
His debut game, electric.
Yeah. Just quick. Where's the Baines line?
38.8.
38.8.
Damn, he's not
shy.
Get there. Yeah.
That's
32.
Well, here comes King Clutch.
It's a real shame, because like it's an injury that like there wasn't much he could have done. Like it's like a chronic thing.
Can can we talk about how the Nats might be one of the stupidest fucking organizations in baseball?
They're winning.
They
Well,
didn't
Winning
insure his
so
contract.
yeah, they
oh,
didn't. So he's getting all
yeah,
that shit, and they gotta pay
that's.
it.
I don't think they mind. He fucking like I said, he ended his career for
I
them.
mind pay insurance on your fucking contracts
Yeah.
if you're signing a $250+ million contract for a guy who's been injured. Like,
I think
Didn't he
his
have?
contract
Didn't
was
he?
more like what he did before the contract than what he was
oh,
going to do on the
100%,
Oh, that was
contract.
100,
purely like a thank.
100% it was.
That's really like a thank
100% it
you
was.
for bringing
But
us back to
Yeah.
relevancy.
And I
Like,
think that's why
but
they didn't do it because it's like we love what you did for us and we're
it
going
makes
to
no
pay
sense
you
to
for
me.
it.
It makes no sense to me. But
It's
anyways,
they have so much money. It doesn't matter, man. Like you just throw that around like it's nothing.
they didn't have enough to keep Rendon. They didn't have enough to keep Soto. They didn't have enough to keep Scherzer. They didn't have enough to keep Harper. They didn't have enough to
Turner.
keep Turner.
But they
But they got
did have
so they
enough
got
to
so
not
much.
insure Strasburg's
They
They,
did
contract.
have
they got
enough.
so much.
I don't know if it was they didn't
Of
have
all the people
enough.
they chose Patrick Corbin.
He's gonna be the
Yeah,
motherfucking highest paid
they
player for another six
spent
years.
all that money to get those guys, but I think they just stopped spending because they won their World Series and they didn't care.
Who did they spend money to get out of
They
those guys I just named?
Max Corbin, they
Yes.
signed the Straws
Name
deal.
another one. That's
Who
after
else
that
did you
was
name?
after Harper.
Rendon. They paid Rendon at first.
Nope.
Was it Kurt?
Nope. They let him walk after his service time was up.
Any serious money? I don't think they put out
Maybe
other
not.
than Corbin.
Corbin.
Like other than Corbin, I think that
Scherzer.
was it.
They signed Scherzer.
Yeah,
They,
you're right.
they signed
Corbin and
Scherzer, but then
Scherzer.
I mean, they were throwing the money at their rotation. Like they did that. They
They
were one of the
signed
first teams
Jason
to do that.
Worth,
They paid for their rotation.
Anibal Sanchez,
Mm-hmm. Ryan Zimmerman.
Howie
I don't know
Kendrick.
if they
yeah, they didn't pay for anybody.
didn't. I'm shocked they let Trey walk. That was ridiculous. Chano, fuck's sake.
Yeah. Of all the guys, like shocking to let Trey walk.
Like MVP
Forget
caliber stuff.
Yeah, forget about the three other MVPs they let walk before him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
one was after.
Bryce makes sense because like they weren't. That's a tough contract to pay anywhere, and I don't think he wanted to come back at that point.
He did. He said he wanted to come back.
Well, now he's saying
said
he
that
wanted to be in
multiple
Philly
times.
his whole career.
No,
So-
he said he wished he played his entire career in Philly.
Mhm.
But if you listen to the starting nine interview, he said he wanted to go back to Washington. He told Washington to trade him at the deadline, and he still wanted to re-sign. He's like, get prospects, and then you can even rebuild better around me.
Yeah.
He wanted to be there.
Yeah.
They didn't want to pay him. They wanted to pay him $300 million in deferred money.
It worked out for him.
Yeah. How's it working now?
Not so well. Well, they just beat us. So they're hot, man. They're one of the best teams in the league in the second half. It's mind blowing. Who else got hurt? I don't think we need to talk about Shohei Ohtani's injury because
No,
everyone's talked
it was a
about
week ago.
Yeah.
It was literally minutes after our last podcast, which fucking blows.
Nobody's talking about Mike Trout.
And no, I think that's so nuts that on the same day Mike Trout like goes back on the IL, you don't even notice because Shohei Ohtani is the only thing that you can talk about.
So after today, if you're Shohei Ohtani, you're just telling the Angels to fuck off and you're sitting on the IL.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
I don't know why he would play. He's already got the MVP award locked up.
Like
There's nothing to play for.
No.
He doesn't even have teammates. Like he's playing by himself. Yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine he would. I think we talked about Tony Gonsolin last week, did we not? I saw that on
he
here
was
again.
hurt, but TJ was announced the other day.
Okay. I know they said he was done for the year. I just assumed it was Tommy John last time.
I don't think they said he was done for the year yet, did they?
They said likely done for the year.
Likely done for the year, but now he's done for the year and all of next year.
Oh, you know why we lost? Brad Fay. Brad Fay is bad luck.
No, because we're recording.
No, I'm blaming Brad Fay.
What did Brad Fay do?
He's a curse. He's hosting. He's Jamie Campbell tonight. He's a curse.
Didn't we see Brad Fay after a game?
No.
Who did we see?
Ken Reed.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the last piece of information we had, Padres plays Yu Darvish on the 15-day IL with Couldn't guess.
Elbow
Right?
inflammation.
Elbow inflammation.
That deal's gonna look good, right?
Yeah,
It already
he's
doesn't
getting
look
paid
good.
for another 5 years.
But he's good.
Yep. And I think that's it, really. Like,
This
Padres
guy
are
goes-
dead, right?
This guy goes, they should put their entire season on the 15-day IL. Crazy, man.
Yikes.
I don't understand how they're so bad.
Imagine if we were 6 games below 500.
See, we're not even Padres bad, and the Padres
We're
should have
not
been better
even-
than us. Like that's so much more painful than what's happening with the Blue Jays. Like, yeah, the Blue Jays can't hit, but like we're still 10 games over 500 right now?
At least
9?
11, 12.
It was 11 on Sunday, so I think it's still 11.
Yeah.
Like,
Imagine
we
being
could be
like,
so much worse.
they could be so much worse.
We're still in the race. Did Texas win today?
Yeah, they won, and then I think the Astros are winning. So
Okay.
maybe 3.5.
That's fine. Make it 2.5 tomorrow. Whatever.
Yeah, but they have to lose.
They have to lose, Brant.
We need honestly,
fine.
we just need Texas. We got 4 games at home against Texas.
Stay within 3 games.
These teams
three
are
games
going
Texas.
to lose because they all play each other. Like the
Yeah,
Mariners
no.
play the Rangers and the Astros down the stretch.
Yeah.
And I think the Astros play the Rangers and the Mariners too. Like they play each other a lot. Someone has to lose.
I think we can
Kinda how that
afford
works.
we can afford 2 more losses in this stretch, and that's it.
Yeah.
You got to go 9-3 minimum.
I 100% expected
Bare
a loss out of
minimum.
this series. I don't know about you guys, but I was fully expecting to lose
there
at
was
least
I
one
said
of
that
those
last
games.
week. I said this Nats are playing well.
Yeah.
If there's any like 2 series, I
It's these
maybe
two.
expect us to lose a game in this one. It was mainly this one, but I also think we could lose a game against Kansas City just because
They're that weird ass team.
just shenanigans with that team. Like Bobby Witt could go off for a game. Like,
Yeah, you're right. But who the hell is pitching?
Yeah.
Like,
does it matter? It's us.
That's our issue.
yeah, but we hammer those shit guys. Actually, we
No,
don't
we
hammer those shit
don't.
guys. We're the opposite of that.
Fucking Noah Syndergaard.
We hammer
got
Noah.
DFA'd.
Maybe they'll pick up Syndergaard.
Noah Syndergaard got DFA'd. We didn't get to talk about this. Noah Syndergaard got DFA'd after they beat us.
Well, he
Like,
sucked. He
yeah.
gave up 4 runs in like 2 innings.
I'm just gonna these starting pitchers today, past 2 days for the Nats combined to go like 7 innings or something stupid. So if we don't boat race them tomorrow because their bullpen is so
I
taxed,
think they're starting a lefty.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
starting a lefty.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell goes tomorrow? I could not name you 3 starters.
Is it Corbin?
Is Corbin
could.
still around? I thought Corbin was done.
Josiah Gray.
I know Josiah Gray and I know Mackenzie Gore.
Yes, that's the other one.
I knew them coming into it. I didn't
Mason
realize
Wynn.
Patrick Corbin was still pitching games for this team.
You know what's cool? I saw Jordan Hicks at the end of last night.
It is Patrick Corbin.
He only
picture.
threw 1 pitch over 100.
Hicks?
Yeah, he hit 100 once. Last pitch of the game. That was it. They're staying there screaming at him to throw a ball 100 mile an hour.
Tomorrow is Patrick Corbin.
It is
Okay,
Patrick
if
Corbin.
we don't put up 17 runs,
Season's over. Like we're officially saying season's over if we lose to Patrick Corbin, right?
Patrick Corbin's win loss is 9-11.
everyone go bet the over on tomorrow's game.
No, bet the under because then maybe you'll lose. We want losses.
Yeah. Lastly,
What?
Nate, just leave him.
Kurt,
Nate,
Betting
Nate.
losses?
Yes. Yeah. Not Blue Jays losses.
Why do you want betting losses?
Because
It's
we
trading
want
money for Blue Jays wins.
because we're cursed. We're not winning money. We're not good at gambling. Bet the under.
Yeah.
Because if we bet the over, they're 100% going to hit the under.
No, definitely. Lastly, shout out Brandon Lau for epitomizing the Yankees this year.
How did we
Just
not talk
put 'em
about
in
that?
Put them in a body bag.
It's because it's the last place.
Because
team
there's
against the team
no
in
reason to
contention.
talk about the Yankees. They stink.
But it was such a joke, that whole fucking situation. Like, I heard today the Yankees have hit the Rays 12 times this year.
And the Rays have
The
hit
Rays
them
have hit
twice.
twice.
The Yankees want rivalry so bad, but just they're not good.
If I'm Randy, I'm fucking stealing second, stealing third, and I if he says something to me, I'd fucking go walk to him out and pound his ass. Like,
Giggity.
Who was on the mound?
It was Albert Abreu.
yes,
Hmm.
sure.
Mhm. He's not even the best Abreu
Jose's
reliever.
younger brother.
He's not even the best reliever with the last name Abreu in the AL.
Bobby's son.
How brutal is that?
Brian.
Yeah. Like
Brian Abreu is really good.
Yeah. That's fucking brutal. How embarrassing.
And Brian Abreu is arguably not even the best Abreu on the Astros.
No. It's insane.
Jose sucks.
All time, but
No.
Fine. Yeah.
All-time Astros. So Jose's 1 year versus Abreu's like 3. Yeah, Jose sucks. Yep, got you there.
Yeah.
Oh, small shout out. Michael Brantley got activated today.
Yeah.
He's alive.
The rich get richer. Here we go. All right. Well, I think that's it from us.
So
this is not a good storyline from around the league. Everyone just got hurt.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it was going to be so boring if 80,000 people didn't get released today.
Yeah. The only positive thing going on around the league is the Seattle Mariners. And I do not want to talk good. I don't want to say good things about the Seattle Mariners ever.
You want me to get the jersey?
No, I don't. I
No,
want
we
you
don't.
to burn. Actually, if it wasn't a Griffey jersey, I'd want you to burn.
Do we need to have an intervention?
Shout out to Connor and his 17 favorite teams.
Can we start?
Yeah, the fact that I went this whole thing with the Expos hat with an Expos.
See, you're the reason. You're the reason. Just start and end.
It's true.
Thanks for coming.
A really good point. I think we haven't ever since I put this up. I don't think they've won on a podcast day.
But Cav went 1-for-1 with a walk and a stolen base and nearly a stolen base at third. And he scored 2 runs. What a day.
What a day.
Did we win?
No, we didn't win. But we won. We won in heart and happiness.
David Schneider won.
Cav should probably play tomorrow. I know it's a lefty, but
guys, we're not going to do
Patrick
this now. Do you want to know what we completely forgot to do?
The impact. It's Babe of the Week. It's just Babe of the Week.
It's Babe.
So the rest of the season, it's going to be the Babe of the Week because
that's what we should.
That's all we have.
Babes of the Week.
Yeah. It's Davis.
Kate Upton.
Babe of the Week. Kevin Kiermaier.
And on that note, bye guys.
Kevin Kiermaier. An easy one. Thanks for listening. You can't pick Kate Upton. That's Justin Verlander's fucking wife.
That's what I was.
We don't let him. You can't. We don't endorse anything to do with Justin Verlander right now. We need him to lose.
No, we need Max Scherzer to lose.
We need both of them to lose. Then we fucking catch either one of them. I don't care.
Mariners are down 3-0.
Let's go.
They're fucking ahead of us.
We win the other ones.
I don't fucking care.
How are the Astros doing? They still losing? Winning? Sorry.
Don't play in Boston.
It's pissing rain there. I saw
it was pissing rain here.
It's raining now. All right. Thanks for listening. Everything's linked in the description below. Follow us at the flight deck _ on everything, and we will see you next week.
Come back next week to see who Connor's favorite team is.
It's probably gonna be the Blue Jays.
It's not.
might be the Rockies. You never know.
Maybe. I can't wait to see where Rockies hat next.
Dude, I'm so excited to see Michael Toglia or Nolan Jones.
Oh,
Nolan Jones?
Who the fuck was the first one you said?
Michael Toglia?
Isn't it Toglia?
Tolia.
Cheers.
There's a G. I didn't know it was silent.
Justin Lawrence.
Later.
Jake Bird.
Later.